So this question looks like it's going to be a translate word problem question. Translate word problem questions are usually 4 or more lines long. We have exactly 4 lines here. And this is relatively short translate word problem question, but we have to make sure we're understanding every sentence before we move on to the next sentence. The first sentence here says there are a total of 1,004-digit numbers from 1,000 to 1,999. Okay, so that's 1,000 digits. So be careful, right? Because some people might think, well, 1,000 digits from 1,000 to 1,999 should be 1,000 to 2,000, right? Like, isn't that the difference? Isn't the difference between 1,000 to 2,000? Isn't that a difference of 1,000? The issue here is that, when we do that, we're looking for the difference, in which case we're not counting the actual starting point, right? So there's not a mistake here. The difference or the distance between 1,000 to 1,999, or the total number of numbers between those two numbers, is a total of 1,000. If one of these numbers is selected at random, what is the probability that the number is greater than 1,499? Well, whenever we see the word probability on this test, it's asking us to utilize our understanding that probability is a fraction and that the numerator of that fraction represents what we want and the denominator of that fraction represents what we have. And what we have here to choose from are 1,000 4-digit numbers. And what we want are numbers that are greater than 1,499. I'm pretty sure 1,499 is the exact halfway point between 1,000 and 1,999. So that would be 500 out of the 1,000 values are left, right, as we go from 1,500 to 1,999. That would make sense. And therefore, 500 divided by 1,000 is just 0.5, right? It's half. So you can put 0.5 as your answer, or you could put 1/2 as your answer. But that's how we find the answer here. This is probably the most important thing here, is just understanding what probability means. And it's a little tricky here, a little bit tricky, but we have to always trust that what the question is giving us is accurate, right? It tells us it's 1,000 numbers, so this must be 1,000, which means at 1,499 we must be halfway through at 500.